Contrarians, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital recap for Tuesday, December 7th. Wanted to go ahead and make a video today because we had a wild weekend, and I wanted to explain my take on exactly what took place, how it happened, why it happened, and what we can expect coming out of this. So first off, we're going to start with the mainstream. This is a email from Galaxy Digital and their overall take on the market. And I am putting this out there so you can see the discrepancy in what is put out to the public versus people like me that can analyze and take it for exactly what it is. So Galaxy Digital email here. We're going to scroll down to their reasons why this all happened. And it said, several factors are worth noting that contributed to the overnight rout. The continuation of risk-off sentiment from Friday while equity markets are closed leaves crypto, which trades globally 24/7, as the only outlet to express sentiment. So basically, because crypto's open 24/7, the carry-on from the Friday sell-off took place in crypto, is what they're saying. The daily crypto float is not big enough to absorb massive selling without price reacting significantly. Okay, plenty of dip buyers. This is the best one. Plenty of dip buyers were essentially offline at the Art Basel conference in Miami. And these are the people that were trusting to give us the breakdown of what's happening in the markets. Come on, Galaxy Digital. I think you're a little bit better than that. This is absolutely ludicrous because a handful of dip buyers were out at some art conference is one of the factors that contributed to the overnight sell-off. Give me a fucking break. Are you brain dead or are you just trying to mislead people? It makes absolutely zero sense. I can't believe how irresponsible this is to be even putting out there. So let's go to my market update that I sent out to our members yesterday. I said that I want to take a few moments to explain my personal opinion as to how $1.8 billion got transferred into their hands. And I'm referencing the elite and the institutions. Contrarians, you guys are on this channel for a reason. You have the contrarian mindset. We oppose and reject popular opinion. So I think this number actually ended up being much more than this. It was way more than 1.79 billion. I think it was in the $2 billion range. I think I have another article pulled up here that says exactly how much it was. Yeah, 2.5 billies. Okay. So the first and obvious reason, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, this is not even the company opinion, this is my opinion, that alts are about to explode and the people that are in charge of these markets want the cheapest prices possible to ensure they make the most amount of money possible. And I asked the question, why would the institutions want to pay top dollar for alts? The only way to do this is to get retail traders to sell in fear. And this is why Bitcoin broke higher twice and faked the retail traders out both times as they entered long when it made new highs. Also, you have to think about the Bitcoin marketing arm. Let's go into these articles here real quick. What happened on November 28th? Kathy Wood basically said it was going to go much higher than 500K. November 28th, the new price target is 560K. This tool right here, this woman who is made to lead and distract you from what's actually going on in these markets, is now getting a lot of the retail traders on board by throwing out these bullshit price targets of 560K. All right? I don't know why everyone puts so much weight on what this woman says. The only way these billionaires can sell you their massive positions is if they get the retail traders on board. Also wanted to note, what douchebag was on Tucker Carlson recently? You guessed it, Michael Saylor. What date was this? December 1st, 2 days before the massive sell-off. Okay, and this guy has been publicly adding to his Bitcoin positions personally and privately, letting everybody know exactly what the hell he's supposedly doing. So, back to my point, the Bitcoin marketing arm and their Bitcoin maxis throwing out crazy price predictions, 500K, 1 million BTC. You got Pomp, Musk, Saylor, Wood, you name it. There's a ton of liquidity to steal from the retail traders. So the contrarians went the opposite way and made an absolute killing with all the liquidity that entered the markets based upon what these pundits are saying on mainstream news. Also, the most important part, or another very important part, I should say, the other side is the margin collateral play, which goes like this. The exchanges offer you margin to trade are doing it like so. So to trade on margin, if you guys haven't done so already, which we definitely do not advise doing, there is a smart way to do it, but even then there is risk involved, so you might as well just stay out of it already. You're already going to make an absolute killing when these alts explode. No need to trade on margin. But in case you're unaware, you need collateral to put in the account. So you need to send some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, or some USDT into your margin account, and they'll loan you 10x, and some of them will even loan you more than that. So you'll basically get 100K for every 10 grand that you put into the account. So if you're over leveraged, which means you basically took too much loan out and the market moves against you, all of your positions will be liquidated at no loss to the exchange, and they'll also get your collateral. So in short, pun intended, they push the market down, shorting to trigger everyone's stop losses, liquidating accounts and taking your collateral, plus the interest you've already been paying to hold those positions. The longer you hold them, the more money they make. So they also made money off the 20% downswing in Bitcoin, and then some of those altcoins saw a 40% swing too. So they also made money on those. So even if you had a moderate debt ratio of 57% in alts, you were wiped out as exchanges started the liquidation process at 97%. So basically, out of all the capital you had, if you had $100,000, you owed the exchange $57,000. The 40% alt swing would liquidate you because the liquidation trigger is at 97%. That's when they start selling your positions. So now the exchanges are sitting on 2.5 billion. We've upgraded that, remember, from 1.8 billion. So 2.5 billion in liquidations of fresh capital now that they just took from everybody's account. Now they have all of that they can reinvest into the altcoins. So remember, this money just doesn't go away. It gets transferred. And trading is a zero-sum game. So for every loser, there is a winner. And guess who the winners were? The people in the know that had the foresight and the options to go ahead and put in their buy orders supremely low. So also wanted to note, and this is a very, very important part here, in order to pull this off, they also prevented people from accessing their trading accounts, so they cannot exit out of any positions during the sell-off. The reason for doing so is because that would ruin the amount of money they could liquidate and keep for themselves. This also allowed them free reign to enter in at the desired predetermined prices at the bottom without retail competition. So essentially, they hogged all the good entries. Then they blame it on the website being overloaded, which forced you out of your positions, and you have no other option but to deal with it. There is no getting your money back because of them locking you out. If you're already signed into your account during the bloodbath, which I was actually luckily already signed into my account, your orders will get delayed from being put in, so you can't buy the bottom or exit on the way down to prevent the exchange from liquidating your account. So basically, even if you're signed in, you're screwed. So it is really quite genius, and there is no recourse. Billion-dollar exchanges like Kraken, Coinbase, KuCoin, etc. all cannot keep their websites online during these times for some reason. So going back to my initial point, thinking like the elite and the institutions, let's short when everyone goes long by pushing the price up and coordinating media to get retail to buy in, Saylors and Woods. Will cause extreme pain and fear in the market by dropping prices, causing the retail traders to give up their crypto willingly because they're freaked out, or unwillingly by liquidating them. All of their crypto will get transferred to us, plus the money we made shorting it, plus all the collateral sitting in margin accounts, so we can ensure we made the most money possible when we pump up the prices again with all this fresh capital. Keep in mind, who owns Circle? Who has a large stake in Circle, which owns Poloniex, one of the bigger exchanges? Goldman Sachs. Since 2014, 2015, they invested $50 million into Circle. Tie it directly back to Wall Street. Wall Street has massive control over these markets now, especially with all the new financial products they're offering. Okay, all these ETFs and futures, it's absolutely insane. They got you by the balls. And so, there you have it, my friends. This is how the game is played. This is why we are buyers, holders, and rebalancers. Day traders will get wrecked by the algos. Robots are smarter than you and I. And we hope this helped you understand what is going on and why we are so bullish on alts. Think like the elite. It'll really help you out. This is like the best way you can actually navigate these markets is put yourself in their position and think what you would do to wipe out the retail traders so you can make as much money possible. And also wanted to note here, two more things. Okay? Remember Michael Saylor when he was trying to get everybody to buy $30 in Bitcoin to support El Salvador's Bitcoin law and everybody thought it was going to go crazy? Okay? This was back on, I have it marked in here. I think it's like September. Yes, Bitcoin Day. September 7th, okay? That's when he wanted everybody to buy Bitcoin. So this douchebag, and he is a douchebag. I have even worse words for him, but I'm not going to say him here. September 7th, literally the exact top before the market fell. How far? Let's see. He's done this plenty times before. Wouldn't you look at that? Almost a full 20%. Fuck Michael Saylor. Fuck Kathy Wood. Fuck all these people that are trying to take your money and mine. We're smarter than they are. And if we know this knowledge, we can be aware of it the next time we see this stuff come around. And then one last thing here. You guys can make up your own mind about this. But KuCoin did issue a statement that they had scheduled maintenance on their trading system and they were upgrading it on December 2nd. So they upgraded their systems literally right before one of the biggest crashes we've seen this year in this market. You guys can make up your own mind about that. So with that being said, that'll do it for this edition of the Encrypted Capital Recap. If you guys like what you heard, please like and share the video. Get this stuff out there. Send this stuff to your friends. It'll really help open up their mind into exactly how these market works. Because I guarantee you the way the herd is thinking, they will always get slaughtered. And that doesn't just go for crypto. That goes for what's happening in the world right now. We'll catch you in the next one.